Hey ladies and gents, I am currently in the process of organizing my 1 billion Skyblock coin giveaway. One lucky winner will take home a paycheck of 1 billion Skyblock coins. To apply to potentially partake, join my Discord, linked in the description, verify, and then find the tournament form in the announcements channel. There, you may fill out the form if you're interested. Best of luck! How's it going everyone? It's your favorite blue guy here. Welcome to a bit of a different structured video. This is a layout I haven't really used yet, but I wanted to start with this one right here. So the last time I did a tier list, I did one with a bunch of Skyblock formers, I think. And I basically ranked them on a scale of like 1 to 10 or something based on like how I felt they've contributed to the forums. Anyways, I wanted to do another tier list this time, but instead of Skyblock formers, I've decided this time to go ahead and try out some Skyblock YouTubers. Now when it comes to Skyblock YouTubers, I'm not exactly as like kept up to date on the amount of them and who they are as much as I am on the formers. So I already know there's going to be a lot of these guys that I have no clue who they are. Honestly, that's why I included the don't know, don't watch thing right there. So I'll go over basically my rankings right here. So I know it's kind of funny that blue is red and red is blue. Don't judge me. But essentially we have blue, which is obviously is the universe. Blue is everything. Blue is life. Blue is love. Blue is all that is right. So only the best of the best go into blue. At least what I feel the best of the best are. We have light blue, which is still blue, which is still fantastic, which is still absolutely admirable, but they just lack that specialness to them that makes them go to blue. We have teal, which is kind of a mix of blue and green a little bit. It's like, it's not, I'd say it's like the average point. It's not the best, but it's not the worst either. Then we have a little green, which is, okay, you're starting to kind of get to that point where I'm starting to like not want to look at you anymore. Then we have green, which is, okay, you're kind of bad, man. I kind of don't want to watch anything you do. Then we have don't know, don't watch, and then it's the dreaded red, the worst things in existence, the absolute worst. The absolute worst of the worst go in red. So a lot of these guys I'm not really going to know that well, because this tier list didn't have like a list of names anywhere, so like some of these profile pictures I already have no idea who they are. So hopefully we don't have too many of those though. We're going to start with what looks like Jay's profile picture, but with a little extra graphic on it. Now, I really don't know who this is, so it goes into don't know, don't watch. And it's as simple as that. Same thing with this guy, Doge with the monocle. I'm sure that's a hilarious profile picture, but again, I cannot recognize who that is. And there's no names to me to look up who it is, so that's why he goes there. First things first, we move on to Akensoft. It's kind of a bad sign because I had this guy blocked on my Twitter before I deactivated it. So you already know I'm not really in good standings with this dude. You know, this dude I think is just, he doesn't make Skyblock anymore, which is a fantastic thing because he was such a pimple to the community, I think. Whether it was his selfishness, whether it was the jokes that he would make, this dude was just all around bad news. So yeah, this first guy is going straight to red. Akensoft should be like a warning to everyone, as in don't become this guy. That's how I see him as. This guy looks like someone that goes to my school, actually. Or he did go to school with me, but I don't know who it is. So don't know, don't watch. Same thing here, don't know, don't watch. And don't know, don't watch. Alright, move on to Bitsol, a completely opposite of Akensoft. Bitsol, fantastic creator, fantastic dude. I mean, there's nothing bad I can think of that has to do with Bitsol in any way. It's only like great things. Plus he follows me on the forums too, so you know, a little bonus there. His editing's spot on, his content's spot on, he's funny. Yeah, this is my first absolute blue guy. Bitsol is my first honorary blue guy on this tier list. Okay, I think this is... Okay, I'm gonna see if I know who this is. Okay, so I thought that was Specular Potato at first, but it's not, because I remember Specular looks very different. So, sorry man. Again, you're in a don't know, don't watch. Same with Shulk guy. Cookie Rookie. This is a name here, so I can actually look this up and see how his content is. So I'm actually gonna do that. Alright, so I checked out a video of his, and it's not bad. I wouldn't necessarily say it stands out either. Also, he does kind of sound like every single monotonish Skyblock farming content creator type guy that I've heard. Plus, I don't think he uploads anymore. I think his last upload I saw was like 5 months ago. This Cookie Rookie is the perfect example of a teal. He is right down the middle. He is not awful, but he's not superior either. Alright, these next few, I have no idea who they are. Alright, HB, another name I can look up, which I'm going to do. Alright, so a little bit of bad news. Looking up HB Skyblock did not really bring back anything. So, once again, another don't know, don't watch. Same with you. Okay, we move on to Squid Kid, aka being probably the luckiest dude to ever exist. I'm not gonna say it's all luck, because I mean, he was like the top ranked guy in potato collection at one point, which is why that whole thing happened. Honestly, that could have been anyone else, but he chose to go for potatoes, and he was the top ranked potato guy. So like, I can't say it was like all luck, if that makes sense. But based on what I've seen from this dude, based on some of his tweets that I've seen, based on some of his videos, I wouldn't say he's a very likable guy. Yeah, if he hadn't, like, done the potato thing, he would absolutely be a green. But I think because he actually, like, put some effort into things, and that's why he got into that thing with Techno instead of, you know, just being picked at random. I think I'm going to put him in little green. He's a little green. Right, move on to IP. Time to look this up. Alright, never mind. Once again, nothing I can find on an IP for Skyblock content creation. So he goes in don't know, don't watch. I don't know him. I don't know him either. But we move on to Menacing Banana, who if I had made this a year ago and I knew who Menacing Banana was, I probably would have put him in teal, but he did get himself into a little bit of a theft controversy regarding server promotions. Basically, he took sponsorship money and then didn't follow up on his end with a few servers, I think. I'm gonna look it up before I say something really wrong. Okay, so yeah, essentially, funny enough, it was Akensoft, who I think is far more despisable than Banana is. Akensoft was the one that basically exposed that Banana was paid $1,000 to make videos on a server called PvP Wars, and then he didn't follow up on his end. So yeah, Banana goes in little green. He would have gone in teal had that not come to light, but yeah. Another dude I don't know. Another dude I don't know. How do you say this guy's name? Minatrix or something like that? Anyways, yeah, basically, if you don't know Minatrix, might as well just be like one of the richest Skyblock players in history. I think that's what most people seem to know him as. He's basically like always, it's like his content is purely like, look how rich I am, which is already kinda sus enough. But I think what happened with, I think he got banned for a long time for like exploiting something. I'm gonna look this up. Okay, so what happened was, it was the guild he was in was getting accusations of duping and such, and then he personally kicked them, but he still got punished because I think he was the guild leader, so that responsibility kind of fell on him. Yeah, I remember this now. Yeah, a lot of people on the forums were like calling out the guild and him just because he was the guild leader. I've talked to Minatrix a couple times. I wouldn't exactly say we like know each other or anything, but we've talked a couple times, and from what I can tell, he doesn't seem like a bad guy at all. He doesn't really seem like a guy that has evil intent. I think he's just really, really rich, and a lot of people hate him because of that. I'm gonna put Minatrix at teal. He's like run down the middle. Okay, once again, I don't know who this is, but the picture's too small for me to be able to see the name. Same with this guy. Alright, Palika. Palika's above average for a Skyblock YouTuber. I don't really watch him too much, but when I do, I find myself not thinking I wasted my time. I think he's entertaining. I still don't think he like stands out or anything. He makes enjoyable Skyblock content, and honestly, what more do you need other than that? Palika's gonna be the first light blue because of that. Alright, moving on to Pigasol. I remember not liking Pigasol. I can't remember why. Maybe I can find what happened or something. That's right. Okay, I remember this now. Yeah, so actually, it got to the point Simon actually made a thread about this. So I'd say maybe it was about nearing 2 years ago at this point. He found a giant Skyblock bug and decided to publicly say things about it instead of report it. And then it ended up in Skyblock being like shut down for a long time. And I think he lost his YouTube rank for a while because of that. But yeah, kind of not cool. I think he was remorseful though, but like again, yeah, I think this is another case of just stupidity and not evil intent. Okay, I'm gonna put him with Squid and Banana in the little green area. Alright, these next few guys, I don't know. Is this Tabor? That is Tabor. Okay, this is an instant red. F this guy. I do not. This guy is... He's not Akensoft bad, but my god, he's one of the worst still. I think that's all that needs to be said about him. Okay, Techno. I don't watch him anymore because he's definitely gone down the dream path that I disappointed in because I just don't like that group of guys. But you have to admit, Techno did so much for the server in terms of content creation and growth. And he's still making Skyblock videos to this day, despite having nearly 10 million subs. This is crazy. Like, he's never been like... Yeah, like, he's never been malicious. The only blemish on his record is that he did use auto-clicker in a few videos years ago. But I think he's absolutely, like, moved on from that, and he's been able to prove to himself that that's not who he is, and that who he is now is who he is. Techno's a game-changing Hypixel content creator, so this is an easy blue for me. Alright, the original Ace. I've only seen a few videos from the original Ace. One of them I actually used in the how to make money in Skyblock video as an example of scamming. I think the first 3 minutes of that video he made are like the only good content he's ever made. A lot of negative R's coming off of him. I would put him in little green if he had more good content like the first part of that scamming video, but from what I've seen, he just doesn't. So he's actually going to be our very first full-out green content creator. Alright, on to thirtyvirus. As a former, I think I've had the most experience with thirtyvirus. Probably because he's probably the only Skyblock content creator on this tier list to be somewhat active on the forums. I think on the forums, he digs himself in holes a lot. I think he says so many things that he shouldn't say. He doesn't know when to quit. He lets others get to him easily. But on YouTube, he makes such great videos. He makes really good tutorials. He makes good playthroughs. He's entertaining at points. But come on, man. You gotta not let people get to you on the forums. That's like the only thing. Even Simon has like said to him, look, you can't let people get to you all the time. That makes you an easy target, stuff like that. If it wasn't for that, I think 30 would probably go in the light blue, but I think because of his form antics, he's gotten better recently, but because of his form antics all around, I think it's fair to put thirtyvirus in the teal section. Okay, Timedeo. I'm instantly putting Timedeo in the light blue section because fantastic, probably one of the best guide makers on out of all the content creators on here. Most people have probably watched his Fairy Soul one. I think that's the one he's most known for. But I remember him making a lot more fantastic guides. Like, he's just really, they're straightforward. They're easy to understand. They're not that time consuming. Yeah, he just makes really awesome guides, and he's unproblematic. And he once tried to buy my donut minion skin off of me. So yeah, he belongs in light blue, I think. Okay. Yes, folks, believe it or not, Tommy was once a mainly Skyblock content creator. And as a Skyblock content creator, he would lobby spam, he would sell friend requests, he would spam advertisements to those that bought his friend requests. I don't think he was a scammer, but he definitely was like... He was one of those YouTubers that would use his name and get people to spend absurd amounts of money on his stuff. And he was like one of the biggest offenders of it at the time. He would just constantly do it. I don't think anyone in Skyblock likes him, to be honest. At least when he was a Skyblock creator. I think he was one of the least liked Skyblock content creators. But hey, as the story goes, Dream invites him onto his thing, and he becomes a multimillionaire, so he could not care less anymore. But yeah, if we're judging him solely on Skyblock content, I'm putting him at green. Because yeah, he just... Like, come on, man, you did that stuff. Alright, Tubbo. I've never seen a Tubbo Skyblock video. In fact, I've never seen a Tubbo video to begin with. I do know who this is, but I'm going to put him in here just because I don't watch him. Because I don't want to watch him. And maybe that says more than it should. Okay, Wax Muffin. I don't know who this is, so I'm going to quickly look this up. I just got done watching a Wax Muffin video, and yeah, it was absolutely nothing special. Pretty low quality. His mic was awful. I mean, he only had like 7,500 subs, which is list absolutely one of the lowest subscribed content creators on here. I think this guy's more an example of I'm just really good at this game rather than like a really good video. I think that's what this guy appears to be. Yeah. He's going in green, but not for personal reasons, just because that content was just not enjoyable. There's only one more content creator on this list that I actually know, and that's Zyphalophagus, I think. Let me make sure I got that right. Okay, this must be an older tier list then, because I don't know why Zyph is on this list, because he does Bedwars now. He used to do Skyblock, but he does Bedwars now. Actually, I think it's the exact same case as Hypixel here, where he lost his YouTube rank for a little while, or got banned. I forget which one it was, but essentially there was a bug, and he didn't report it, and so, yeah. I mean, that's not enough to label him as an evil person or anything, but come on, man. Gotta set a better example than that. I mean, this was recent, too. This was this summer. This didn't happen, 2 years ago or something. Yeah, I think it's fair to put him with Hypixel there in the little green section. Okay, that's my tier list. Honestly, less people don't know than I thought. I really thought I was gonna know less than I did. I guess some of them had their usernames as their profile picture, so I could just search them. As of November 2021, this is my standing on most of the Skyblock content creators you see today. Agree with all of them? Disagree with some of them? Ashamed that there are some that I didn't know that you know? Should post a comment down below and let me know. I will absolutely check out some of the YouTubers that I didn't know if you let me know who they are in the comments. So make sure you leave that comment. Alright, that is it for this tier list. I will see you guys next time. Peace.